Hafa Adai sports fans, we're back here at Mighty Purple in Hagåtña. I'm Patrick Long with GSPN, and I'm with Rocky Alcantara once again from Mighty Purple. We have a big interview today with First Quarter Sports coming up. We have the returning defensive MVP from GW Geckos, Damon Hoco, is in to interview with us, as well as the defending cross-country female champion, Jenna Han from St. John's. But first, I'm excited about this, man. Roki, of course, with Mighty Purple, everyone knows about the acai balls here, but he's got some things to eat as well. Roki, tell us about it, break it down, and let's try this out.
Okay, well, so when we first opened up, we only had a few items, right? One acai bowl, one lean fruit bowl, a couple smoothies here and there, some kind of matzi tea. So we were still kind of in our taste and development phase, get our customers in here and see what it is they like, what it is they expect, and just whatever positive criticism, whatever ideas they had, we took it in and we worked out a menu to satisfy, if not one, not all of them, because people are knowing us for our sweet, kind of like a fruit bar, right, basically. So we had a couple of people come in wanting something savory, right? And of course we didn't have anything savory at the time, so of course they would look at the menu, turn around, and then I looked at that and I was like, man, we got to find a way to bring those people back.
So we got savory.
So we got savory in the book, yes. So what I put together was a couple paninis on the menu. What's interesting about our paninis is they're purple. What makes them purple? What makes them purple is their taro.
Nice,
so
nice.
Local bakery here teamed up with them, asked them if they can do it for me, and they said they could, and we went from there. And now we have what we call paninis, purple paninis.
I feel like the same boat right now. I'm like at the starting lineup, and I'm just ready to jump the gun here, but hold me back.
Okay, so what we put in our turkey panini is, what we have here is Swiss cheese, cold cut turkey.
Man?
Yeah, you may, for sure. There's also pico ranch in there, so you can get it with pico ranch or regular ranch. We have alfalfa sprouts in there, romaine lettuce, and tomato as well. So something savory to satisfy that salty palate, or even just satisfy the savoriness. So when you're coming in here for a meal, you can actually leave here satisfied.
And of course, health-wise, it's right in line with the
Yes. So of course we try to keep it healthy down here at Mighty Purple Cafe. We just basically also want to support the local vendors out there too. So
first time I tried it, I can really taste the taro and then the little pico
ranch.
Yeah, that's nice. I
so
like that. That's
just be aware the taro doesn't overwhelm.
It doesn't
take over the flavor. People think taro, you don't just have regular bread. I'm like, you know what? The taro bread isn't. It's basically like having just a regular bread, but it has a little bit of sweetness to it. And we're from an island with taro, so why not put it out there? Plus, it fits the name, Mighty Purple sandwiches.
That's my favorite. All right, and what do we have on the other side here?
Okay, so we went beyond just paninis, right? And we're like, okay, let's have something else that we can incorporate. So we went with taro bagels.
I'm gonna make myself.
Same bakery that does it. Turns out purple as well. Real good. So with this bagel, I actually intensified the flavor a little bit more on the taro. So what we did spread on this is Nutella. Everybody loves Nutella. Nutella and banana. That's what we presented for you tonight, but you can get it with anything else that we have as far as almond butter, peanut butter, even cream cheese and fruit. You can do that too. Like I said in our first interview, man, is there something we have and we can do it, we'll do it for you.
I'm sorry, it tastes great. I came hungry and it really hits the spot. Bagel, I mean, you don't normally think about a bagel and putting Nutella, yes, and bananas, but the taro bagel hits the spot. The paninis, bagels, of course, they're known for acai balls and fruit balls, but this is it, man. This is
kind of game changer right here.
Yeah, game changer. Yeah. Absolutely.
You can also do a sandwich with the bagels too. So come on down, man. Yeah. Show us some love and show us some support, and give our new items a go and see what you think. the bread bar down here.
Yeah, most
Mighty
definitely.
Purple.
Always, support local, and supporting local sports is Mr. Alcantara, and thanks for having us once again here at Mighty Purple. Come on down. We're going to take a break. When we come back, I'm going to try and finish this off a little bit, and then when we come back, we have Mr. Damon Hoco standing by from the GW Geckos. We'll be right back.
Oh my, what is that smell?
Nana, you gotta see this.
La hiwi kalakash.
My friend who works at Guam Waterworks keeps talking to me about sewage problems and fog,
Fog?
fats, oil, and grease. He also explained to me how bad it is for our sewage system. It costs us Guam residents hundreds of thousands of dollars when the sewage gets backed up.
How did the grease get like that?
That's why, Nana. You can't keep pouring oil down the drain with hot water. This is what happens when you keep doing that.
Ayaday, that's what I told your mother and your aunties. Okay, my boy, I won't pour the oil down the drain anymore. So what can we do?
My friend says we gotta put it in containers and we can take it to the Harmon transfer station.
Okay, my boy, let's go. What are we waiting for? Let's go to the
Nana.
Harmon Station.
Don't clog with fog. Paid for by Guam Waterworks Authority.
Welcome back, sports fans. We're here at Mighty Purple in Hagåtña, and we have the first Mighty Purple interview from the GW Geckos, the defending defensive MVP, senior now.
Yes.
Damon Hoco. Welcome. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for this opportunity. Hopefully I have a good season.
Okay, so he's in the line of his brothers started. They're all champions from GW, starting with Boise. His nickname Boise, but it's Michael, right? He's a two-time defending or two-time MVP for defense and a champion. And then later on came Kelvin, and he was an MVP and a champion. And then with you, you're also an MVP and a champion. So is there a lot of weight and pressure on you, knowing that you're the youngest of three brothers, but you already accomplished all of that your brothers did?
Yes, there's a lot of weight because my brother, he's the one that started a name for us up there at GW. So I just wanted to make that name, keep that name going, not put him down. So I just try to do my best and do whatever I can.
So something similar to football is also in wrestling, and this comes out from another sport where the coach over at Simon Sanchez, Coach Antonio Aquino, said that if you had a Hocog name, then you're naturally strong. Of course, coming from the roots of our neighboring island of Luta, how do you feel about that when someone says that?
I believe that that's true because every Hocog I've encountered, they're not stronger than me, but they're as strong. So I just stick to that name. I just want to make that name, be a big part of our island.
All right, so we were talking about your height and weight earlier. You're 5'9", 190. You put on 15 pounds of meat, as you say it, right? I like that. We haven't decided if it's muscle or otherwise, but I like that 15 pounds of meat. But you play nose guard or nose tackle, all right? So you're not the biggest guy on the team. You're not the biggest guy on the field. But why does the coach always put you at that position?
Because I could hold my ground, and it's not all about being strong. It's also speed. If you could beat the person in front of you, then that's all that matters.
Don't you prefer to play like linebacker or safety?
That too, but then too much thinking, and I don't like to think.
How about running the ball? Because they give you the ball every once in a while.
Yeah, I run the ball, but Coach Reyes doesn't like to make us have double work or work too hard because he wants us to be at one position and give it our all 4 quarters.
All right. So coming into this season, you won the championship in your sophomore year. Last year, you lost it to FD. They're coming back just as stacked as they were last year. I mean, now they're really considered the favorite for to repeat as champions. What is it going to take for the Geckos to come back and win the championship this year?
We just got to do what we always do and work hard and come to practice and just work on our basics. Because the basic football will get you farther than you think.
So what do you do when you're double teamed or sometimes triple teamed on the line? What's the objective from your standpoint as a defensive tackle?
it's really hard to get through like double team or triple team, and that's what I always face every game, because every coach, every time I switch to another side, they still double team me or triple team me. So it gives my other teammates the opportunity to make the tackle. When I'm in that situation, I just like try my best to get out of it, like do some swim techniques or spin moves, whatever comes to mind at that point in time.
Now that the season is pushed back for 1 week, it gives every team a little bit more opportunity to prepare. GW is notoriously known as a slow starting team. You don't come out on top, as you normally do. You progressively get better as the season goes on. Is that what you see again happening this year? And what do you expect, within the season as it goes on?
I don't expect a lot from my team because there's not that much returnees as there was last year and the year before. So I just hope that towards the end they get better. That's all we're looking forward to, is the end, the last 3 games, and progressing.
Well, knowing the history of GW and Coach Ryan Reyes, that's normally what they do with the Geckos. They get better and better and then peak as the season goes on. So real quick, Damon, before we wrap up, just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Of course, again, the lineage that is built in front of you. Who has the better name, Boise or Wolfgang?
Me.
Damon Kane.
Yes.
If you're gonna choose Boise or Wolfgang, which one would you pick?
I like both of the names.
You like both of their names?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Purple or gold?
Purple.
Purple. Mighty purple, huh? The mighty Geckos. Best part of the Olympics so far?
I don't really watch that.
You don't want to watch that? All
No.
right, so this question may not be significant. Usain Bolt or Michael Phelps?
Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps. And finally, who's the most famous person in your contact list?
Ryan Reyes.
Of course, he has to say that. That's his head coach and very successful. Also, the number 1 ranked of all time out of football players is the chairman of the board, Ryan Reyes. Damon Hoco, he's the defending, coming back as the defensive MVP for the GW Geckos. They're not favored to win this year, but we'll see. They're always there in the hunt, always in title contention. They're sure to be like that. Again, thanks for joining us this evening, and wish you best of luck. Howdy sports fans, and welcome back to this special first quarter preview edition of Sports Speak here at Mighty Purple in Hagåtña. We have none other than Jenna Han, the returning cross-country high school champion. Welcome.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. Are you a little nervous?
Yeah.
Don't be. Your dad's not nervous. He never is. You're usually yelling on the sidelines.
Yep.
Not you?
He's yelling at me.
Okay. Well, Jenna is the returning cross-country champion, like I said, with the St. John's Knights. She's also on the mini Masakata. Did I say that right? Junior Masakata team that's going to be representing Guam in Asia shortly, and also on the Guam national junior basketball team. Golly, you're a busybody, huh? And especially going to St. John's. So how does that schedule work out with the high demands of academics and then being on all these top level teams?
I focus on my academic first, and sports comes second. Right now for soccer, it's every day, but it's later on in the afternoon. And for basketball, we don't really have practice right now because the tournament isn't until December.
And what about your cross-country practice?
It's every day after school.
So where do you find time to study?
I have study hall on some days, and then when I get home from soccer practice, that's when I start homework too.
So that must be a lot of discipline, right? I mean, do you ever have time to have any fun other than running?
Barely.
Barely?
It's mostly in summer where I get to relax and hang out with my friends.
All right, talk about academics. I want to know what your favorite subject at school.
Right now, I like history because my history teacher makes it pretty fun.
Okay. So we're coming into a cross-country season. You're the defending champion, right? So the target's on your back, so to speak. How do you envision your training and how you expect to do this year? You're the middle school champion as well, and then your freshman year you win the high school championship. Is there anything stopping Jenna from losing this year?
Well, there's really good competition for the girls, like Elizabeth Quintaniza, Emma Sheedy, and Maria Olette.
So those are your main competition?
Yeah.
All right. So as far as your training, do you do anything special compared to last year that will make you even have better times?
This year we have a different coach, and his style is very different from last year.
Yeah, Coach Charlie, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So how's he panned out?
He already gave us a chart of what we're going to do every day. So it's really well organized, and I think it's going to be a good year.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, St. John's picked up a pro triathlete, Charlie Epperson, to be their cross-country coach. So I think that's awesome. That's probably going to be even better for you and also Takumi Simon and the rest of the team coming into this year. So as far as cross-country and being on the soccer team, how much does your parents, very athletic backgrounds with Jin and Jackie, how much do they have of an influence on you and your athletic career?
They have a really big influence. They support me all the time and push me to do my best.
So who's the faster runner between the two of those?
I don't know. I don't know. Or both. I'm gonna say both.
That's pretty safe. They're both well-known JFK alumni runners, so it's in the blood apparently and obviously. So your sister also does some running, your little sister?
Yes. She's doing basketball right now though.
She's doing basketball. Okay, so good luck this quarter, and we wish you the best. We have a couple of questions. I don't know who came up with these questions, but we're going to go ahead and ask you anyway. What is your favorite sport out of all the sports that you play?
I cannot choose between
Come
soccer
on.
and basketball.
You have to.
So I guess I'll say soccer because that's what I'm really focusing on right now and playing every day.
Okay, and so if you had a choice of hitting a game-winning three-point shot or scoring the only goal of a game, which one would you choose?
Scoring the winning goal.
Oh, okay. What do you prefer to watch? Dolan twins, Alex Iono, or Kathleen Lights? I have no idea what I'm talking about here, but which one would you prefer to watch?
The Dolan twins.
All right. I got to go check that out. Dolan twins, it is. Okay, better runner, Jenna Han or Jackie Han? I asked you that already. What was your answer again?
Both.
Both. Best part of the Olympics so far?
I didn't watch a lot, but it was cool how Usain Bolt, he dominated in his races.
And this may be obviously a gimme, but Usain Bolt or Michael Phelps, which would you choose?
I'm really slow at swimming, so Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt. And of course, lastly, most famous person in your contact list?
Famous person?
Yeah.
My parents.
Your parents. Yeah, your dad's pretty famous. I gotta give you that. Is he coaching Sanchez, by the way, again?
Yes.
Man, how was that when Sanchez boys won last year and you were the champion? I know we did a story on GSPN about that, but how was that ride home after you won the individual championship and then your dad was the coach of the boys?
I felt proud of both of us because I trained for Sanchez during summer, so they're kind of like I'm a part of their team too.
So when are you going to make your dad wear a St. John's nightshirt?
I don't know.
Is it going to happen?
I don't think so.
Well, this is Jenna Han as we prepare for first quarter sports. Again, the cross-country champion and a phenomenal athlete with being on the Guam junior national basketball team as well as the junior women's soccer team out representing. So I don't know how she does it with her academics and all of her athleticism, but thanks for joining us, and I hope you enjoy your acai bowl from Mighty Purple. And, we appreciate them coming in. And also earlier for Damon Hoco, the defensive MVP from the GW Geckos. So that's our preview from some of the star athletes going into first quarter sports. We appreciate them coming by, and of course with Roki and Mighty Purple here in Hocog. Come and check them out as they have enlarged their menu. So on behalf of everyone here at GSPN, I'm Patrick Lujan, and we're out.